Hello everyone, it's Natasha from Treasure Books. So today I'm finally sharing this project which has been in the works for a little while. At the start of the year I put up a video on flip tops, how to alter the flip tops from baby wipes. So there's little babies here, and I will link that video down below. So for that project, I altered 5 of the baby wipe flip tops, and they're all kind of different shapes and sizes. So as you can see, I actually held on to them for a long time, trying to come up with a project for them, and then I did, and this is what I made. And now I finally completed the journals for the flip tops that I made. So this is what we will be looking at today. The video that I've mentioned, I will link in the description down below if you wanted to go and have a look at the tutorial, or it's more of a project share, I guess, but I talk through the steps of making them. Okay, and now what we're going to do is flip through one of them, and then I'll talk about the rest. Okay, so they are pretty much all the same inside. So they all have a little flip top, altered flip top at the front, which opens, and then inside is, I just put like a little booklet, and it's pretty much the same in all of them. It's got a little key charm here, and that opens up like this, and then there's some papers in there that you can use for writing and embellishing and whatnot. You can write the intention for the journal, or you can take it out and put inside whatever you would like. So it's just a little compartment that can open and close. I have used Reader's Digest books, so some of them may have, I don't know if you can see here, like ragged edges. They are old books. You can see here, so they're not they're not perfect, but I'm just trying to see. They're in pretty good condition, but just to let you know, like maybe this one you can see here, there's a little bit of wear and tear, so just keep that in mind. I have covered the spine with this lace that's glued down. It's not going anywhere, and the lace actually wraps around all the way to the front, so it meets here, as you can see. Maybe you can see. And then I've covered that with some muslin or calico, and I added some lace there. That's all glued down. It's not going anywhere. And then inside here, I've actually added an extra piece of cardstock or cardboard, quite thick, quite sturdy. I've covered that with some muslin as well. So that's just making the spine, which was otherwise quite thin and flimsy, it's giving it structure, and it's, making it strong. So that's in there to protect the spine too. That's what it looks like when it's opened up. All right, I have added the metal corner protectors there, and then for the closure I've used the same lace that I've used here, and I just cut it into strips, and there's a hole here with an eyelet. All of the altered flip tops are different. Like this one says be you, this one says breathe, this one says life is beautiful, this one says believe, and this one says take chances. So they're all slightly different. All right, on the inside there's 3 signatures, and I wanted this to be a writing journal, so I have done some embellishing, as you will see. You will see that there's quite a bit of a theme. I don't know what the theme is, but it's like sort of darkish. You'll see that the papers have a certain feel to them, so it's like that, I don't know, maybe vintage, maybe that's the word I'm looking for. So I've done some embellishing. I didn't do a lot, but I wanted to start you off. So this is a page from a fairy book, and it's within the, the tones. You can see that the tones are all the same throughout the book. So this is a vintage book page from a typewriting book. So there's got, you'll see some like exercises and stuff like that. It's from 1956. Okay, there's a little bit of a ruffle there. And then here is an Edith Holden book. You can turn this into a pocket if you want, or it can just stay like that. You can even sew in a little signature here, which I've done previously. I just wanted to show you just before when I mentioned that you can sew in a signature. This is what I mean. So this is a flip out little thing, and I actually just sewed in another little booklet. That's what I meant. So I just wanted to show you that just for some ideas. So can you see these, like when I actually was cutting the pages down, and you'll see that the pages are not cut, they're like deckled edges or ripped edges. So I actually kept all of those little strips that I've ripped off, and then I used them throughout the book. So this is the middle of the first signature, Edith Holden book. And there's that muslin or calico that I've used inside. I've done some ruffles on the pages inside. So I try to use a variety of papers. I try to use papers that have some sort of something on them from the tea dyeing process, and then I've got pages that are just, you know, like this one, like a clear tea dyed page. I hope I'm making sense. And then can you see the difference? Like this one here, really vintage looking. Okay, so start of the second signature. I'm gonna start to hurry up a little bit. Here is a pocket here, lots and lots and lots of writing space. This is a page from a poem book, so there's a little poem there, and then writing space. Here is the little flip up from that same lace. It's actually really wide lace that I've used. Can you see the effects from the tea dyeing process? Middle of the second signature. So I won't flip through all of the journals because they are all the same inside. The only thing that will differ is, I mean, there will be minimal differences, like these are not all going to look the same, but they'll all be in the same spot and the same page. This is a page from, not a dictionary, but like an encyclopedia. This is that from that vintage typewriting book. Another pocket here. So there's 4 pockets, I think. Little ruffle here, Edith Holden. Edith Holden. Okay, let's keep going, nearing the end. So here is another pocket. That's that page from that encyclopedia. And that's the back. And that's that one. So they are pretty much all similar on the inside. They're all open. They have a little booklet with that key charm on the front. They all have corner protectors. They all look pretty much the same on the inside. So that, you know, another thing you might notice the difference is with the pages. So this first page looks pretty amazing. I should have really scanned it because I love it so much, but it's bound now. So and that's it. This is the inside. That lace, all of that, it's all the same. And then this one here, I believe, again, it opens up. So this is glued on with some hot glue, so it's pretty stuck on there. I guess keep in mind, if you live in a really humid environment, if you have had problems with hot glue, maybe not staying stuck, just keep that in mind. This is glued down with the hot glue gun. I actually did this project nearly a year ago, and I expect it to stay on there forever. Okay, then this one. That's the first page. Look, I love that look. I don't even know sometimes how I achieve that. So they're both from a tea dyeing process. I don't know how well you can see the difference in these papers. sometimes I actually add coffee to the solution. I do put in there baking soda to make the paper less acidic. And then the last one, take chances, there's a little thing in there. And that's the inside. So 3 signatures. Okay, so if you have any questions about these journals, please let me know in the comment section below. I will list these in my Etsy, and that's where I will put down all of the specifications and the number of pages and the size and all of that. In the meantime, go ahead and have a look at that. If you're interested in, you know, altering these little babies, go and have a look at that tutorial that I'll be linking down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!